Hello, hello, hello to all of my Capricorns. Thank you and welcome to Queen Amun Ra's reading. This is for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome, Capricorns, and welcome to all of my cross watchers. If I have any cross watchers checking this out, thank you so much for joining us, and you're always welcome, okay? All right, so let's get into some wonderful things that we know about Capricorns. Now, Capricorns are very loyal. They're very hardworking. They're team players. They're ambitious and they're very classy. If you have happened to been in a relationship with a low vibrating Capricorn, just know that what a high vibrating Capricorn looks like. I'm going to share this again with you too. They are classy. They are ambitious. They are very hardworking. They are loyal. And they're team players, okay? So to have a Capricorn in your corner is a wonderful thing. You know, they're team players, they're loyal, they're classy. I've seen a lot of Capricorns that could have completely gone off on people and they did not. And that's a wonderful thing. So yeah, let's get into also the planets that are in retrograde right now. Okay, so we have Venus in retrograde, currently in retrograde right now. And Venus being in retrograde right now actually affects the Taurus and Libra the most. It affects all of us, but because that's their planet, that's the planet that the Taurus and Libra are attached to, it affects them the most. But during Venus being in retrograde, just means that we are all reviewing areas of love and money. That's self-love, that's romantic love, that's family love, right? And we're also reviewing areas of money, like how our relationship with money, you know, are we spending too much? Are we not saving enough? Are we giving away too much? What our relationship with money is what's affected. Also, we have Jupiter that's in retrograde right now that Sagittarius is most affected by. So when Jupiter is in retrograde, and it's going to be in retrograde, by the way, Venus will be in retrograde until a couple more days, until the 25th of this month of June. Jupiter being in retrograde is going to be in retrograde until September 13th. And so when Jupiter is in retrograde, you're reviewing your visions, your ideals, your belief systems in life. You know, also Mercury will be in retrograde starting the 18th, this coming Thursday of this month. And so Gemini and Virgo are most affected by Mercury being in retrograde. But Mercury won't even be in retrograde for a full 30 or 31 days. It's going to be in retrograde for 24 days. And so during that time, Gemini and Virgo are going to experience a lot of misunderstanding, miscommunication, so on and so forth. But Capricorn, if you have Gemini and Virgo in your chart and you're experiencing that miscommunications or problems with communications, misunderstandings, some mistakes, all those things, it is because Mercury will be in retrograde, will go retrograde the 18th of this month. So I just want to just kind of give you a heads up, Capricorn, just in case. Saturn is also in retrograde, which directly affects you, Capricorn, but it also affects the Aquarius that are on the cusp. Okay, so Saturn being in retrograde, it actually affects your revisiting relationships, and that's again relationships, romantic, family, relationship with yourself. Also, your attitude towards obstacles. You're also thinking about that as well. And then it's a time to restructure the way that you manifest things into your life. Also, we have Uranus in retrograde, which is directly attached to the Aquarius. You're thinking about inner freedom. That's your primary focus, is inner freedom. That'll be in retrograde until July 15th. Neptune is also in retrograde. That's attached to the Pisces. And so inner tranquility, spirituality, focusing on the vision that you set for yourself, that you wrote down, where you're trying to get to. Even though Pisces is most affected by it, we're all affected by it. They just happen to have, when I read out, share with the astrological signs attached to the ruling planet, it just happens to be more dominant in those particular ones. And then we have Pluto also being in retrograde. And so with Pluto being in retrograde, we're reflecting on how we deal with change. And of course, we're all dealing with change because of COVID-19. And then some of the change also dealing with like a lot of the protests and everything that's going on right now. But it's just a lot happening, Capricorn. But I definitely wanted to remind you specifically, since Saturn is attached to Capricorn, that right now you're thinking a lot about your long-term goals, responsibilities, and duties. You're restructuring the way that you manifest the reality that you want for yourself, and you're also thinking about obstacles, your attitude towards obstacles. So let's get into your reading. These are the Mystic Monday cards I have that I'm going to be using for today. Aren't they pretty? Yeah, I really like these cards. I like all my tarot cards. But let's get into your reading in particular. Most High God in the universe, please give me some information for my Capricorns. Please give me information for my Capricorns and what's most prevalent for them right now in areas of love, in areas of money, in areas of career, spirituality, whatever you want to share with me for the Capricorn. Please, Most High God in the universe, share that with me regarding the Capricorns. Let's go. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So let's pull out these major arcanas first. Okay, here we go. Okay. The first card that I have here is the Judgment card, which is attached directly to my Scorpio energy. Okay. You reflecting. The mountains are behind you. The things that you've had to deal with are behind you. Okay. But you're in a reflective mode. You're in a reflective state. Like I said, you're thinking about, like I said, Saturn being in retrograde. You're thinking about a lot of things, primarily your your relationships. You're thinking about long-term goals. You're thinking about your attitude towards obstacles. Obstacles could mean anything, right? Anything that you feel like is challenging you to get to where you need to be. But I'm telling you that the mountains are behind you, okay? But again, it's a matter of perspective, okay, Capricorn? For you, they could either be in front of you or they can be behind you. But just know that you have the backing of the universe, okay? I want to just share that with you. You also have the Lovers card, and the Lovers is directly attached to the Gemini. Okay, so again, you have mountains behind you. You've come through. You and this twin flame, I'm getting, are both equally strong. Like you match the energy that they match, like this. And I'm getting twin flame more so than soulmate here, but this is what I'm getting, is that like the Gemini, you guys are twin flames, okay? This is what I'm getting here for you, but we're getting more into that in just a second. We have we have the Princess of Wands. The Wands is directly attached to the fire element. That's your journey to spirituality and taking action, okay? That's the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Look, you have the mountains behind you. Okay, you have taken action. You have taken swift action, and look at where you are right now. Okay, and so because you have taken action and your life is in balance, you're just in a really, really good place. You're in a really good place. This is showing that you are a free spirit. And even though typically people don't associate the Capricorn with being a free spirit, there is something in you, and it could be that you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, okay? So follow me here when I say this, Capricorn, because it's so important for all of us to understand, to at least pull our birth charts to see what other signs we have in our charts, because we can't just be one thing, just the sun sign. With moon, Venus, rising, you have so many different things, but you probably have a Sagittarius Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries in your chart, just giving you kind of that free spirit that you have. And then look, this Five of Pentacles, you know that your money is very, very close. And the reason why I know that is because this next card, you're very, very close to your money. That's why you haven't gotten up and walked away and abandoned that thing that you have been thinking about. Remember when I said, so we have this Judgment card directly attached to the Scorpio energy, right? And so Pluto, which is attached to Scorpio, is in retrograde right now. And so you're reflecting on how you're dealing with change and transformation. Okay, Capricorn? So this is what you're reflecting on. But you need to understand that you have the full backing of the universe. And if you have not come into money yet, like vault-like money, we're not talking about just like a couple of coins. We're talking about vault-like money. You are being persistent. You are staying right here because this is what comes next, your Nine of Pentacles. Like you really, really could flex. You really could be like the peacock, but you're not. And I said this with someone else. Don't even worry about what people think about you, Capricorn. It doesn't even really matter because you waited this thing out. You gave yourself time. You were very patient with yourself, with the healing and everything else. Don't worry about what people think. You know why? Because even if you wore a potato sack, people would still think you were flaunting your wealth in their face. It doesn't matter what people think. You know the work that you've had to do to get to this place, right? Any obstacles that you have while you're in this mode of reflection, this is the Eight of Swords, just represents that it's all in your mind. The Swords card is attached to the air element, which is your journey to intellect and power. That is the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? Remember I said that Uranus is attached to Aquarius. Uranus is your journey when Uranus is in retrograde, and it is in retrograde right now into July 15th. That is you focusing on your inner freedom, right? You're already free. You can shake these little bondages loose. They're not even tied tight. And then you can take that blindfold off. This is your inner freedom. So any challenges or struggles that you have right now in waiting for this to open, this vault to open, just know that you're already here. Okay? All of that is in your mind. All of that is in your mind. Let's pull some more cards to see what else the universe has for you, because this may tie everything together. Let's make sure we put these in some order for you. And let's go. Universe and Most High God, give me some more information for my Capricorns. Because we see money all around them. They have a free-spirited fire inside of them. But they're still thinking. They're still reflecting. Still reflecting. Give me some more information about my Capricorns, universe. Let's see. Oh, boy. Yep. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 4 major arcanas this time. Let me put these up here and bring these down here for just a second. Okay. Okay, so I always like to tell my you guys are my family. Like, all of my viewers are my family. So I want you to know that, first of all. So I'm going to refer to you as family. So I always tell family, you all, that if it resonates with you, that's wonderful. Okay. And these readings are timeless. So it may not resonate with you at the moment that you hear it, but because they're timeless, and when it does happen, go back and refer to the reading, because this is what the universe and the Most High God is giving me. Okay. This first major arcana that I pull in the second set represents your freedom. This is the Aquarius card. The Fool card in the upright represents Aquarius, okay? Aquarius energy. This is a new beginning for you, okay? Because you've put some things to death. This is a Scorpio card. The death is a Scorpio card. You put some things to death, like you've deaded some situations, right? And the deading the situation I'm getting is your doubt. What you put to death is the doubt that you had. Remember I said right here we have the Eight of Swords. All of this is in your mind. You put to death your doubt. And so because you put to death your doubt, you have this Five of Pentacles, which was your doubt. And look at you right here, the Nine of Pentacles. Your money, 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 money. Because you had that willpower, you put your own doubt to death. Look at you, the Chariot card. This is attached to the Cancer. This is your journey to emotions and creativity, but specifically the Chariot card is attached to the Cancer. Your willpower, you are victorious. You are victorious. You overcame a lot of things because you put your doubt to bed. And then we have the World card, okay? Right? So the World card is attached to the Capricorn. That represents achievement. It represents unity. It represents completion, right? Okay, so this right here represents completion, achievement. Like I said, you've put to death your own self-doubt, like the doubt that things were going to actually happen for you. And you have this new beginning, and because of your willpower and your strength, you are victorious. So again, this is a Capricorn card. You have achieved exactly what you set out to achieve, and it's completed. It's done. Like things have come full circle for you. And that should be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful feeling for you because, you know, as I said, Capricorn, I hope this resonates with you, but I don't want you to have any doubt whatsoever that these things are going to happen for you. Any doubt that you have really, really, really is in your mind because look at how you end up. I think I've gotten these cards before, but again, sometimes when you listen to tarot and you're like, okay, when is the vault going to open? When am I going to have my money? When is this? Capricorn, this is you right here. King of Pentacles. Money and wealth. That vault door is wide open for you. Money and wealth right here. And look, I haven't pulled this card for anyone else today. You are not going to believe your life. Okay, this Cups energy. This is tied to your emotions and creativity. The Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, so when I go back through and I look at, let me put all the major arcana cards in one area and then come back with this other. Okay, I want to see something here. So yeah, there's a lot of money. A lot of money is dominating everything in terms of what's happening for you. Yeah, you have Sagittarius in your card, your birth chart somewhere. You have Sagittarius in your birth chart. Your let me see. Let's go back to who this love is. The love for you, Capricorn, I'm getting is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in their chart. This is what I'm getting for you. that this person is going to meet you, you know. Okay, let me be a little bit more specific. For some Capricorns who are happily single, who really are not looking, you're good where you are, but you could be saying, you could have put out into the universe, it would be nice if I had someone to on this journey with me, right? So let's say, for instance, okay, Capricorn, you have Sagittarius in your chart, because this is what I'm getting, that you have Sagittarius somewhere in your birth chart. Then that would mean that the person for you is either has Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart. Okay, I'm not surprised. This is a Gemini card. But since we're talking about Capricorn in particular, the person also has Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in their chart. Okay, let me say this again. So for instance, if you are a sun, if your sun sign is a Capricorn, the person that you are matched up with is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio sun. But since we're talking about twin flame, Gemini, we're talking about twin flame. If you have Sagittarius and is your moon, your twin flame would have Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini in their moon. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense to you. Remember, we're not one dimension. We're not just a sun sign. We're also moon, rising Venus, midheaven, and a whole host of other things. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. I'm getting for you that to just hold on, you know, a little longer. If that vault hasn't opened for you, not only are you going to have the money real soon, but also your twin flame. You have shown an enormous amount of willpower and strength. You put to death a lot of the doubts you had in your mind about how things are going to happen for you, and it's actually paying off very, very, very well. Like, I'm telling you, Capricorn, it's not just, okay, look, step out of your comfort zone. Again, you saw me shuffling the cards. Okay, this putting to death is the doubt in your mind. Step outside of your comfort zone. Just because you may not see it right now, Capricorn, doesn't mean that it's not in your cards. Okay, again, I hope this resonates, you know, with my Capricorns. Let's see what the Oracle card. Give way. You break it, you bought it. For every action, there is a reaction, a cost that must be measured with balance and a replacement. Where your world is concerned, the action must measure the fragility of the item and the realization that there is only one unique and irreplaceable. There's only one unique you, Capricorn. No one else is like you, Capricorn. And I want you to understand that. I want you to understand that what's opening for you, again, is not pennies. This represents a brand new beginning for you. This is this Fool card. The Fool card specifically is attached to Aquarius, specifically, which is attached to Uranus. Uranus being in retrograde is inner freedom. So your inner freedom comes in you freeing your mind, killing all the doubt in your mind that these things are actually going to be released to you. The wealth is going to be released to you. This is how you free your mind. You put to death any doubt that these things are going to happen for you. And that is what I have for you, Capricorn. I am really, really, really excited for you, because I'm telling you, you are not going to believe your life. You're not going to believe your life at all. But yeah, that's what I have for you in terms of love, in terms of money. Yeah. I'm excited for you, Capricorn. I really, really am. Start speaking those things into existence. Just continue staying in that posture of gratitude, because these things are coming. This whole new beginning. I'm telling you, while these planets are in retrograde right now, a lot of people are affected by a lot of things. But like I said, Saturn being in retrograde for you right now affects you the most. That's why you're thinking mostly about, relationships, working on long-term goals, responsibilities, and duties. You're also thinking about your attitude towards obstacles. Don't let your doubt be the obstacle. Kill it. Kill any doubt whatsoever. These things are happening for you. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for joining me today. This has been Queen Amun Ra with your reading. I'm so excited for you. These things are happening for you. And please drop me a comment. Let me know, how things are working for you. Again, if this doesn't resonate with you at the time that you see it, if you watch it today and this doesn't resonate with you, just know that it's happening. Put aside all doubt. I mean, really get into like meditation and calling these things to yourself from the universe, because this is what I'm seeing in the cards for you. This is what I'm seeing in the cards for you. Thank you so much, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Again, if you are a cross watcher or if you have Capricorn in your birth chart, thank you so much for joining. All cross watchers are welcome. Have a great day. Bye.